Hello guys, yeah, it's me Eunice Johnny working in Saudi Arabia, and thanks to those ones who have already subscribed to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment if you find my contents amazing enough. To my returning subscribers, feel much welcome and a delight, please. So guys, today's video is about our clothes, okay? I want to talk about our clothes, okay? So we have been seeing people building their own houses. We see people buying public vehicles, their private vehicles, okay, private cars. And then you are like, how are they managing to do all this? Right now, you see that most of the places in Nairobi, you find that it's already occupied by people owning their lands there and building nice houses there. And you are like, how? Let me tell you, amazingly enough, most of the people even that you see with the private vehicles, the public vehicles you see out there, most of them, they are under a loan, okay? They are under loans. They have not, they are, even the owners have not finished paying paying those cars, paying those vehicles. I don't mean it's everybody, but I'm just giving you an idea, okay, of what's happening. So some people, they have built a house and they come out from the renting houses and they are in their own places, like in their own home, in their own farm, and they are there, they are doing their things, and you are like, how did they manage to build their own houses? So guys, this is a secret that I have for you. And this secret, I knew it when I went for vacation last time, because as you know very well, I was in vacation. So this is something that I came to run with a certain circle. Okay, as I will be telling you what I found with that circle, I am not suggesting that you should go to that circle, exactly the exact circle that I went to consult with. I want to consult. You can choose your own circle, because there is so many circles out there in Kenya. There are many circles out, there are many groups out there in Kenya, because I went to a circle and I went also to a certain group, Chama. So this is how things are, please. And if you're not from Kenya and you want to know about this, please, even you go to your country, back to your country, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Ethiopia, in Sudan, wherever you are, go and make investigation, research whether you have such kind of circles in your country, whereby they help people in their growth, whereby they give out loans, whereby they help someone maybe to have a plot or to have or to build your own house. Yeah, make some researches and get to know what people are doing out there. Open your mind, okay? So let's be mind open. Let's open our mind and let's do something, okay? Because if you just sit down there and you expect a change will never come to you. You have to do something if you will need a change. So this is what I'm talking about now. So what I did is I went to a certain circle and they told me that if you, for example, you start saving with that circle, you start maybe saving. Okay, before I go there, let me start with this. I would like to tell you guys, saving your money in bank, saving your money in normal banks, it's like wastage. As well as you have not yet built yourself. Kama hujajijenga, if you have not invested in anything, in any project, and you are putting all your money in the bank, you are wasting yourself. Let me tell you, I think according to me, I prefer circles and banks like GSM Bank. They are better, because when you bank your money there and you need to take some loan from them, they will give you 3 times your savings. So imagine, for example, like the circle that I went to and the bank I went to, I requested them to tell me everything concerning their circle and their groups and all that. And imagine what they told me was, for example, if you bank with them, or for example now you are saving in that circle, maybe you're putting your savings every month, what happens is, for example, for the first time we want to go and take loan from them, they will give you 2 times the amount of your savings. They will give you 2 times your savings. So if you have saved 100,000, they will give you 2 times the amount, okay? So if you have saved 300,000, they will give you 2 times the amount. So that is the first time. But the second time, after you finish paying that loan, now the first loan you take, if you want to take another loan the second time, they will now start giving you 3 times your savings. I hope someone is getting me. They will start giving you 3 times your savings. Now the second time, the third time, the fourth time, they will start now, because the first time they will, why first time they will give you 2 times your saving is because they want to see your compatibility, your reliability, how you will be paying the money. Can they rely on you? Can they, like, they want to see how you will manage to pay that money that you take for the first time. So after that, after they see that you're a nice person, you're a nice customer to them, they will start giving you 3 times your savings. So guys, imagine you want, for example, maybe to put up a business. Maybe you are kandama, okay, you are kandama out here, and you want to go and do some business, and you don't have enough money. Let's say maybe, for example, you have saved 80,000. Let me not go to the highest amount of money, 80,000, and maybe the business that you want to put, maybe it's about 200,000. Imagine when you go to that circle, they will give you 3 times the amount, 3 times your savings. So did you have have you gotten the money for the business you want to start, or no? You already got the money. So I think that's a good deal, and it's a good thing, because what I loved about this circle, they told me that they always, okay, like for example, those people who take big loans, for example, if you want to build a house, maybe it will cost from 1 point something million, right? Maybe 1.5, 1.2, 1.3 if you want to construct maybe a certain house or building or plots. Maybe you want to build plots, it will take from 1 million plus. So for example, you have saved 500,000 or 1 million. Imagine you want to build your own plots. They will give you, for example, if you have saved 1 million, they will give you 3 times. How much is that? You can imagine how much, almost 3 million, right? So you will do whatever you want to do, and you will be left paying slowly by slowly. They don't push you, they don't rush you. You pay according to your pace, okay? If you, whatever amount you will manage to pay every month, as far as like as far as okay, then gives you 4 years to pay the loan. So after the 4 years are over and you are not yet done paying the loan, you will start paying with interest. I think if I'm not wrong, they told me the interest is 4%. Inakwanga, it's 4%. So you will start paying with interest. Imagine being given 4 years to pay. I think by that time you're already done, and maybe you are already doing something else. So that's how people are growing out here. You are wondering how people are managing to buy their own vehicles, how people are managing to build their houses. Why these people, I just left them in rent house. Now they are in their homes. Okay, this is this is the trick that people are using. These are the things that people are doing. Because for example, imagine you go and take loan and you start building your own house, maybe in the plot that you have already bought, maybe in Nairobi, and you build your own house there. And then imagine the money that you are supposed to pay for rent every month, it is the money that you are giving back to the circle where you took the loan. Imagine, is that not amazing? So please, can you think? Let's think twice, okay? Let's try to think twice. Let's try to think big. Let's try to come with ideas that will help us, and that will help us also to grow and do things that we will appreciate in future, and that we will see that yes, we have done something. Okay, for example, you want to buy motorbikes. They have also loans for the motorbikes, so they have their conditions. If you want to take such kind of money, if for example you want to buy land, okay, this is something else they told me, and I thought that it was so nice of them. If you want to buy land in Nairobi, and you don't have money to buy that land, and maybe you need to, okay, that land, okay, maybe for example you see land, like now for example right now there are some lands which are being sold in Junja farm, right? So maybe you want to take that land, okay? Because for example, if this time round, like now, if this year the Junja farm lands is 800,000, next year if you want Juja farm land, maybe you will find it's 1 million or 1 point something million. So it's better when you take it now than waiting until next year, because next year the price will not be the same. The price will be higher, because people will have already start constructing their own houses, their own homes there, and then you will find that the more the construction, the more the development in that area, the more the price of the plots are going higher. So the area you take, the better for you. So what they do is, for example, you have seen maybe a plot in Junja farm, and maybe it's 800,000, okay, Kenyan savings, and maybe your savings is 200,000. in their circle. Maybe you have saved with them 200,000 and the plot is 800,000 and you need that plot for now. What they do is they go to the company that is selling those lands, and then they will you will go with the company. You will show them the land where it is. Then they will buy the whole land. They will buy the plot with their own money, all of it. They will give all the money that is needed for that plot. Then they will take the title deed. The reason as to why the circle is the one to be in charge of your title deed is because they bought them with their own money. So they will stay with that title deed until you finish paying the circle. So you will be paying circle slowly by slowly. And they give you a period of 4 years. Imagine a period of 4 years to pay that land. So when you finish paying the land, the circle will give you your title deed. And amazingly, you don't have to wait until 4 years are over so that you can maybe do whatever you want to do in that land. They are giving you permission to go to that land because it's already yours, only that you're paying them slowly by slowly. So they give you access to your land. You can go if you want to build, you can build your house. If you want maybe to do farming, you can go and do your farming there. They give you access to that farm. So what are you waiting for? What is delaying you? What are you awaiting? Okay, for example, you are kadama, you are a housemaid, okay, or you are a teacher, you are a nurse, you are someone working in the company out there, maybe in diaspora. In diaspora, what is that? Yeah, for example, maybe you're in diaspora, okay, USA, Bahrain, wherever. Maybe you are there, you are here in Saudi Arabia, you are in Qatar, you are in Dubai, and maybe you know that you are coming here in Saudi, you know you are going to diaspora, and you know you are going to stay there for 3 years. Instead of you waiting for 3 years instead of you waiting for 3 years to sorry, what is this now? Instead of you waiting until 3 years are over, what you should do is, guys, why don't you go and maybe take, maybe let's say for example like 4 months salary, and then you save with such kind of a company, and then you let them to take a plot for you, and then you know that you, at least even as you are working for if you want to stay maybe in that country for 3 years, you know by the end of those 3 years you will have done something. And another thing I would like to tell you, if you don't want to build your house maybe at Nairobi, or maybe plots at Nairobi, or you don't want maybe to stay in Nairobi, when you buy a plot, let me tell you something. If you buy today, maybe you buy somewhere, for example, you buy today 1 million, you know by next year how much you will be selling that plot? 1 point something. You can imagine. So it can be like an investment to you. Instead of putting all your money in bank and you don't have any investment back in your country, why don't you do that? Why don't you keep that money in the bank? Why don't you keep that money in a circle, and then you will be paying, okay, sorry, I'm confusing myself. Why don't, instead of putting all your money in the bank and it's not giving you any profit, why don't you save with a circle, and then they can buy some land for you, or they can be building a house for you. Then you will be paying slowly by slowly, or plots or something. If you want public vehicle, you can also buy public vehicle, and then you'll be paying slowly by slowly. Why don't you think about that? Okay, so I think we should open up our mind and know the best deals that are there are waiting for us. Okay, I hope this will be helpful to someone out there. You who is watching at me, who is looking at me. Yes, you who is listening to me. I'm talking to you. Maybe this one was meant for you, girl. Maybe this one was meant for you, men. Okay? So just think and think about it. Another thing, it's not a must. If you know that because like this nowadays, trusting people back in our country with our money, it's so hard. Okay, it's so difficult. It's like becoming something else. Money is becoming like something else because you trust someone, and at the end of the day they end up betraying you. So I would suggest, please, if in that circle, like the circle that I was asking them about these details, they told me that if you are in abroad and you want to save with them, and for example maybe you are sending your money to your parents to maybe, for example, you send money to your parents, if you want to be sure whether they are giving out the money to the circle will always be giving you message to tell you, to inform you that whether your money has already been been what we call it, this ama pesa zako zimewekwa ama sijawekwa. Okay, so if not that, you can also be banking directly to the accounts. They have pay bill number. Okay, see, pay bill inaitwa pay bill by the way. Yeah, they have that number that you have to put your cash, to send your cash directly at to put. Me, my English is not my thing now. Okay, you have to understand. As far as you get my point, as far as this video is helping someone out there, that's the most important thing. So yeah, they have accounts whereby you can send your money to them directly without using any person. So guys, I hope this video will be helpful to someone out there. Thanks to those ones who have already subscribed to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. Hashtag Gunspeed. Bye bye. Ma'am.